The Seasons of Arnold's Apple Tree by Gail Gibbons. That must be Arnold, and that must be his apple tree. The Seasons of Arnold's Apple Tree by Gail Gibbons. For Eric. Arnold climbs up high into the branches of the apple tree. He can see far, far away in every direction. That's Arnold way up in the apple tree, and he can see far away. This is Arnold's very own secret place. This is Arnold's apple tree. Arnold's tree keeps him very busy all through the year. Arnold watches the small buds grow on his apple tree. Some of the buds develop into sweet-smelling apple blossoms. There are the blossoms on the apple tree, smelling good. Carefully and quietly, Arnold watches bees collect nectar from the blossoms to make honey. Arnold makes a swing for his apple tree. He weaves an apple blossom wreath and hangs it from a branch. Arnold picks an armful of apple blossoms and brings it to his family. They make flower arrangements together. Arnold's apple tree, it is summer. Arnold's apple tree has big green leaves that rustle in the wind. Arnold builds a tree house. There's his apple tree. Here he is building a tree house. Got a ladder and a house when he gets done. Up in the apple tree. His apple tree shades him from the hot summer sun. The green leaves shelter him during a summer shower. Arnold watches small apples begin to grow from where the blossoms used to be. They grow bigger, bigger, and bigger. With some of the big green apples, Arnold does a juggling act for his tree friend. There he is, juggling apples. Arnold's apple tree now has big, red, tasty apples. They've turned red. The green leaves have turned golden. They drift to the ground. Arnold gathers some of the leaves and brings them up to his tree house to make a soft floor to lie on. Arnold shakes the branches and red apples fall to the ground. He puts them in a basket and takes them home. There's Arnold with his basket full of apples. Here's Arnold's recipe for apple pie. How to make apple pie with some of his apples. Arnold and his family make apple pies with apples from Arnold's tree farm. They put the rest of the apples into a cider press and make fresh apple cider. There's the apple cider press. It squeezes the juice out of the apples, and you have an apple cider. On Halloween Day, Arnold decorates some of the biggest apples. They glow in the moonlight under his tree on Halloween night. Snow falls. It is quiet. The branches of Arnold's tree are bare. This is the winter time when the snow falls. Arnold hangs strings of popcorn and berries on them for the winter birds to eat. He builds a snow fort around the bottom of the tree. Arnold builds a snowman to keep him and his tree company during the winter. The snow melts away and it's spring again, and the story of Arnold's apple tree starts all over again. The Seasons of Arnold's Apple Tree by Gail Gibbons.